Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one I'm going to be doing a DIY, so I'm going to be making a bedside table to go here. To make the bedside table I'm going to be using 2 bins, a Lazy Susan and a load of jute rope and the various craft supplies to make it. It's going to cost me less than £35, so yeah, let's get into it and I'll show you how I did it. Okay, so with this project you are going to need 2 of these bins from IKEA. I will link them down below. I don't actually know what they're called. They are £1 each. That's all what they cost, so £1 for those. And then you will need a Lazy Susan as well, again from IKEA. I think I paid about £7 for this. And then I am going to be covering it in this jute rope, which I've got about 50 metres of this and it cost me about £25. I don't expect to use all of it, so whatever's left over I can use for other projects. Other few things that you will need is a glue gun and obviously some glue sticks. You probably want some scotch tape just to tidy up the ends of the rope as well. I'm also going to be sanding and staining this up a darker colour, but obviously you could leave it perfectly as it is. You will also need a screwdriver, and if obviously you're going to stain it then you want stain, and a paintbrush as well. Also, one extra thing, this is optional, you don't have to do this, but because I am making this the same height as our bed, which is quite a tall bed, I'm going to use some cardboard tubing to just lift it up a bit, but obviously you can just stick them like that. That's just extra if you do want extra height. So the first thing I'm going to do is create the base. So what I'm going to do is obviously one pin's going to go upside down, and then I have 4 of these cardboard tubes. They're like really sturdy. Generally you get them when you order like a poster or something like that, and it's the packaging from that. So this is only because obviously I want it a little bit higher than what bins will make it. So I'm just going to place 4 on here like so, and then I'm going to cover it around with cardboard to give me a good sturdy base. Okay, so my glue gun's now heated up, so I'm just going to stick these on here like so. In terms of glue sticks, I have found that the Gorilla glue sticks seem to be the best and the strongest, so I'll link them down below. They are a little bit more expensive than your usual glue sticks, but they are worth it. So yeah, I'm just sticking this right to the edge as close as I can. So hopefully then it's got a nice flush finish and you won't notice it once it's all wrapped with the rope. Then we'll place that on there. Okay, you just want to place them so they're evenly apart. So what I'll do now is I'll place glue all around the edge of these tubes that I've just stuck down, and then we'll place the other bin on top. Like so. So I'll move that over to one side. Next thing I'm going to do is just cover it with the cardboard. So just wrap that around like so. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe. So I've just stuck it with some duct tape just to sort of smooth it out and stuff. But as I say, again, this bit is optional, you don't have to do it. Right, okay, so we're going to start wrapping this round. Start off with a little bit of glue gun on there, a little bit of glue, so a little bit of glue, not glue gun, a little bit of glue on there. And then we're literally just going to go around, dab a bit of glue on. You don't need to do like a continuous run of glue, you can just do one every like 10-15 centimetres. It'll be sufficient to hold it. Okay, so now that I've got to the end, I'm just going to snip it off, leaving a little bit overhang, and then we'll tape it off and then tidy it up and then stick it all the way down. So just snip that off. And then I'm just going to use a bit of scotch tape just to tidy off the end. To be fair, you're not really going to see it. I did try and make sure that the bottom end was in line with the top end as well. So just stick that last bit of glue in there and then stick it down. So that's the base done. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the Lazy Susan and we're going to get that dismantled and sanded down and stained. So I'll just pop that to one side. So I thought it was screwed on, but it's actually a bolt, so you'll need some sort of bolt tool to get it off. So I've got my little Amazon set, which I'll link down below, and it's got the bit in there that I need, so take that off. And then yeah, once you've pulled that off, then you've just got to use the screwdriver to get the last bit off. And I will keep this to one side. Haven't got any ideas for it, but I'm sure we'll think of something. So I'm going to go out and sat outside and sand this because obviously it can be quite dusty. So I'm going to use my orbital sander. This is a Ryobi one, so I'll link it down below. I'm just going to start off with quite a low grit, and then I'll just work my way up to probably about 240 grit, just so we've got a nice smooth finish, and then we can get it stained. So I have sanded and I have put one coat underneath. I'm just going to do the other side, and then I'm probably going to have to leave it overnight just to let it dry, and then I can do another coat tomorrow. So the stain that I'm using is this Buntil wood stain in a dark oak. So that's one coat done. What I'll do is, because I'm going to do this tomorrow, I'm going to put the paintbrush in a plastic bag and then put it in the fridge, and it will stop it from going hard, so I don't need to wash it tonight, and then I can reuse it tomorrow. Okay, so I've now stained the top. Yeah, we're just going to attach now this to the base. I am using my glue gun. I have got the Gorilla Glue sticks again in here. You could use an additional glue like E6000 because obviously that's got a stronger bond, but because this is the Gorilla Glue and I've used it on a previous one that I've made and it's held really well, I'm just going to stick with this, but obviously if you want to add additional glue then you can do. So I'm just going to glue all the way around the top here, and then we'll pop the top onto it. I have added markers onto the bottom so I can make sure I've got it central on top of the bin. So there we have it. So next thing we're going to do is just get it styled up, and I'll show you how it looks. So here it is, all now styled up and in situ. So pleased with how it's turned out. It sits perfectly in the space that we've got here as well. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do like this sort of thing, please do subscribe. See you again soon.